Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the BSGCS. I'm Man Walrus, and with me is...
It's been so long, everybody. I'm Fred Frederson.
And we're going to be casting Enemy United versus Have Faith. Have Faith are up towards the top of the standings, and Enema are also sort of in the running for top team right now.
Yeah.
Picking up some wins, I believe, at least. I hope they are. That would be awkward if they weren't. I think I've seen them winning recently. Gragas gets taken out first, which is obviously a very good ban. Gragas is a very good jungler.
Well, now I'm just mad.
And Zac taken out. Yeah, it seems about right. Those champions
Yeah.
matching the junglers' names right there.
Just
Zac
the,
for Zaku and Dirty Batman for Dirty Power.
The obligatory red side Zac ban. Should always do that.
I'll come back stronger.
At least in tournament draft, not solo queue. It doesn't matter.
I do that. I do that pretty much all the time. You know, it's right after brushing my teeth. Red side ban Zac.
Generally a good idea to ban Zac in like every game. Otherwise, you kind of lose. It's not fun to lose.
Speak for yourself.
The weak fear the shadows.
Ooh, and the Kanye ban. Looks like we're not going to see him this game.
Are we calling him Kanye now?
I call him Kanye. I've always
Alright,
called him
I'm
Kanye.
gonna call him Kanye. Oh man.
I make a lot of my own names up for champions, and that's one that's staying.
Kanye, okay.
I haven't been able to call him by his actual name yet.
So Galio banned out as well. That's a very, very good general ban.
Just noticed this, but for Enemy United, they're actually running Springfield on the top lane instead of as their usual mid lane spot.
Usually the mid laner, yeah. I haven't seen Row yet. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him row. Now he's rowing right into our street. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah.
All right, I'm already crafting some puns for this game.
Yeah. I'll just make fun of Origin. Motivation, work, improvement, team. That's my motto today. As Zac, who picks up Fiora. That's a very strong champion. Into that. Renekton, two lane bullies, trying to bully each other. Who's more of a bully? Find out sometime this game. We'll see what they pick up for mid lane. Or if they even pick a mid laner. I guess they'll just pick Draven. Draven's the best mid laner. I always pick in mid lane. Something that will definitely not get you reported is picking Draven mid. You should always do that. Bard's picked up for Have Faith. I haven't seen Jinx to Victory on Bard yet, and Jinx to Victory, at least I think, is probably the best support in the league right now. I've been watching him since week 1. He's looked very strong on most champions he's played. But we'll see how this goes. Nami target ban. I know that's something that Barbies likes, mostly because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's Barbie's Discord profile picture is Nami. Yes, it is. It is Nami. So,
Well, there's some great artwork of Nami out there, so it could always just be that. But she has played Barbie has played Nami a few times, I believe.
I'm sure that is
No
all
problem.
Have Faith did to scout. They're like, what are their Discord profile pictures? Look at these. That's how we ban. That's how we find out who to ban.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
But who has the Janna picture? I don't see that on here.
Yeah,
They also didn't ban Syndra, and Ro has that picture. I'm not trusting this.
Yeah.
Jin ban. That's a very solid ban with the lethality changes. Although I've heard some things about lethality Graves, and that also made it through.
I haven't heard anything about lethality graves. Is that terrifying? Sounds terrifying.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Ooh, ADC Kennen for Clumsy? Let's see how this works out. It got AD Kennen got nerfed, but not really ADC Kennen. It was more towards top lane Kennen. Although I never saw it work in solo queue, honestly. Always would lose games. What did you think of AD Kennen top lane? I think it was pretty good in pro play, but whenever people played it in solo queue, it looked like it sucked.
It really depended, honestly. Enemy Kennen free win for the enemy team. Your team, oh geez, he's 0-8. He's
so
still
basically
fighting.
what you're
Renekton.
telling me is he's a lot like Yasuo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really hate that they added a wind wall to that champion too. Like Kennen did not need that.
Mm.
However, in the Riven
Riven.
mid is what I'm assuming here. They're locking it in. All right, they're devil. Actually, I wonder if Clumsy will just go AP on the Kennen bot lane.
Maybe? I haven't seen AP Kennen bot lane. He's still rocking
It's
the
possible.
heel. It is possible.
I think Kennen has a good chance of surviving a Draven lane, regardless of what he builds.
Yeah, but AP Kennen, the problem with that is like he just doesn't feel that much burst damage anymore. I'm unsure
So
about
it
this.
might be better for their team composition here.
Yeah.
Wanting that's allowed to only build armor.
Might have been better for their team composition to just not pick mid lane Riven, but we'll see if Breezy can channel his inner Faker and just destroy people with it.
Let's see if they can do it. I have faith.
While Emma Same channels his inner Tyler 1. Let's see who's gonna come out. Yeah, who's gonna come out on top?
And here we are with the 3 minutes we get to wait and
Sit here
see.
and talk about whether or not Kennen is going AP.
I just think it's a real possibility here because this team is just sorely lacking in magic damage. There's not
think you're
much
forgetting
other
about
for
Full AP Bard support. I'm ready for that. I don't know about you, but
it's always
been
a
a while.
chance, but he can only really deal damage that way onto Orianna and Lulu.
it's been
Draven
a while
and
since
Fury
I've
have a
seen
lot of
Lichbane Bard.
Lichbane, I think he just, with the meep changes, Nasher's Tooth having like 7 meeps.
Oh yeah, that does sound kind of ridiculous, but what if Bard just becomes the carry? That's what I'm rooting
I mean,
for.
Kennen
I'm
support
rooting.
was popular a while back.
Believe in Bard. Yeah, the only problem is their ADC still playing it. So, let's see how this works out, because Springfield, haven't seen him play top lane before. Row, I haven't seen him play anything before. And I haven't seen Breezy play Riven mid before. Or any people play Riven mid successfully in any of my games ever.
Well, this isn't one of your games here. This is where only the strongest of the strong live.
Yep.
That's not true at all. I play in this league. I am curious about the bot lane for Anima United here. I'm not a huge fan of Lulu with Draven just because against a Bard likes to take his time and roam. He's going to be leaving a Kennen down there alone. If he had somebody aggressive, can easily capitalize against a Bard.
Also, Lulu's not nearly as oppressive as she was a couple patches ago. I think her win rate's now even like sub 50%. It's pretty low. She hasn't been doing very well after she got like dumpstered a couple patches ago by Rito Games. Though I was never a fan of her when she was meta. She wasn't very fun to play against. But yeah, why not run the Thresh? Why not run the Leona? Why not run even something like a Braum or an Alistar? Anything that can like engage.
You think Lulu bot's not fun? I played Lulu top lane. How do you think that felt for melee champions?
I remember when Spirit last season was playing 80 Lulu jungle and went on like a tear in like Challenger solo queue in Europe. I remember that. They wouldn't let him play it on stage. It's ridiculous. 80 Lulu jungle.
That's a bit of a shame. I would have loved to. See, that's what would have got me into LCS or whatever they call it in those other regions. Just play something like that.
Just play 80 Lulu jungle.
The only time I've really ever watched the pro scene was when I was at a relative's house for like a holiday, and we were staying there for like 2 days. And they're just all sitting around there watching baseball, and I'm like, just watching the esports. Pretend I'm part of the gang watching sports.
Well, into loading screen now. I'm just upset because FlyQuest aren't doing well. Although they did beat Team Liquid, but also Team Liquid is Team Liquid, so... It does look like it is, in fact, AD Kennen.
No.
So, you know what, though? With that Thunderlords, it could still be AP Riven. Think about that.
I've actually played AP Riven before. The burst damage is surprising. You're still Riven, and if you have your Lichbane, you can get some surprising damage off. But at the end of the day, you're AP Riven, and you're gonna feed up, even though you're in a bot game.
Does she have abilities that scale
Nope.
with
Nothing. She has great ratios on her Luden's Echo, Thunderlords, Nashor's Tooth, and Lichbane.
That sounds interesting. But our annual pregame Nocturne Ultimate is done. We can get back into it. Well, not back into it. This is a new game, but into it in the first place. You can get right into the news. Doran Shield for Kennen. Doran Shield for Riven.
Doran Shield's a very standard bias against a lot of Dravens, just denying him his early, or trying to deny him a lot of his early game power.
Doran Shield for Springfield, too. Not seemingly, you kind of don't want to die to... Oh my god, I'm going to have to get used to saying his name, Qui Taker. I thought it was Kiwi Taker. I might call him Kiwi Taker by mistake.
I thought it was Quitaker, is what he said when we interviewed him a while ago.
Okay. I didn't interview him, so I'll call him Kiwi Taker, definitely. just
I'll keep calling him Quitaker.
Quitaker, okay.
If you just read it really fast straight up.
Gotcha.
That's how I've been doing it.
Kennen's annoying. What's he doing? It's kind of like
rolling around
out on the floor.
He's one of the unholy. He's one of my unholy rats of the top lane. Teemo, Kennen. I hate those rats.
Nara fall under that? Cause I
yeah, Nara does too. The only rat I don't consider one of these rats is Twitch.
Twitch is fun.
I've been really glad Twitch isn't popular again.
But it's also not AP Riven, so we're both disappointed. I can tell. But getting into the actual game, Row does have a very big pressure advantage against this Riven early on, because ranged melee Orianna's passive makes her auto attacks hurt as well.
Level 1 right now, though, they hurt about as much as anyone else's autos. Orianna has about 40 AD because of the passive.
Ooh, wow,
actually taking a large.
Actually trading pretty well with that Doran Shield. Hitting vitals left and right. He's just kind of... Well, actually, that one was right in the center. Now it's behind him.
Jeez, I didn't even know I had that many vitals.
Yeah. Breezy trading with Row. Ignite goes out onto Breezy. He could have really messed up here. That's going to be a first blood solo kill for the new enemy mid laner. See, he's impressive so far. I'm not sure why Breezy tried to do that in the middle of his minion wave.
I think it's really a power thing when it comes to Rivens. The enemy makes eye contact with them and they think it's me or him.
Yeah, he didn't even have all his spells as well. I believe he took E at level 1.
And he took his Q at level 2 to go in on that. Zach is ganking top lane here.
Yep, big gank top lane. That's another kill for him.
Riposte from Springfield for the kill. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a defensive ability.
Yeah.
Killing somebody in the back, like when their back is turned with it, that just seems cowardly for the duelist.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely some style points right there.
Yep. Whitaker. Yeah, I gotta get used to saying that name.
Just call him
Immediately
Whitaker.
back into it.
Whitaker's the weird way I call him.
Oh, Breezy, continuing to be a Riven player, always goes all in, just ceaselessly without fail, and loses the trade.
He can do this, I have faith.
Ha! I see what you did there.
Started the second time I've made this pun today.
Oh, another gank mid lane though. Zaku just doesn't do anything. Not another gank mid lane, a gank mid lane. Another gank top lane, but this time it's 4 have faith. And okay.
Slice.
Yes.
Down goes Springfield.
Yeah. You know,
Springfield
I had
was
faith
blinded
that
there.
Springfield would use flash. Honestly.
Couldn't see that Whitaker was actually close enough to get the W off.
Yeah.
That's probably what delayed the reaction for the flash.
And obviously Draven's just kind of being Draven, bullying him around.
Looking stylish while doing it.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta wait till till Bard gets his Lich Bane, and then we're good.
I just realized this. Draven's really good at juggling, so why doesn't he have like a clown skin that... He has a sound effect when he gets a kill, so it could be like a da-da-da.
You could throw like bowling pins, exactly, yeah. Oh, stun onto Emissane. Not much happens.
A little bit of damage.
Yeah. We're seeing even more Infernal Drakes this game. It's our 4th Infernal Drake in 2 games casting.
That's what I like. Give me the action.
Yep. So far, sizable CS lead for Row mid lane.
To be expected with the range versus
Yeah,
melee
range versus
matchup.
melee. And also, Riven's already committed suicide once this game. Just... Oh, I'm sorry for being mean, Breezy, but you really shouldn't have done that at level 2.
Look, it was him or Oriana at that exact moment. He had to do it.
Parry coming out of Springfield. Must have heard me. He wants to prove himself. More trading. Breezy still got his Ignite, though, but Rose is actually back up at this point. Graves is here. Do you have faith in this gank? I do. He doesn't even need the gank. or does he, actually? Oh, secured by the Graves W. That feels bad.
That's like a Jarvan swag flag.
That's the worst way to die to Graves, right?
Oh my gosh. Dirty Power is actually level 6 here before his mid laner. Before either mid laner.
Kind of funny. Yeah, Graves clears the jungle like crazy.
He's also clearing Zaku's jungle, it looks like.
He doesn't even care what jungle he's clearing it. Yeah. I'm
Paul's actually dead even right now. Oh.
I'm a big fan of I think 80 Cannon's still good, but I don't think it's good into Draven.
Jinx the victory for
level 6 power spike in lane. Oh, shockwave whiffs. That's not fun. You are row. Now this is where Riven, now that the early lane phase is over, Riven does have an edge. She can just jump and dash all over the place, and you're just kind of stuck between a Renekton and a Graves. Actually, that feels bad as well. Although
Zaku's gonna be able to pick off Breezy.
Let's see if he can back before Sejuani goes and deals with him. Honestly,
Zaku has no mana here, so probably he's not gonna go for it.
To just not deal with them.
But he's gonna find them.
And he's gonna.
Flash is not up. He's gonna make
using
it up.
the actual worst Sejuani skin.
I know. I really hate the splash change to it. I still love the in-game model though, because it's like when you look at what you're working with that Sejuani skin, you go from like somebody who's ready for battle on top of like this boar to a nearly naked woman on a fluffy pig. Yeah, that's like that's reflective of Riot's old champion design. Yeah.
Philosophies with that. That was her original splash art, I believe. Well, not anymore. They've updated it since, but that old splash art. That's what she used to look like. Her old model. As Springfield collapsing on the Dirty Power. Problem is Dirty Power can E away. Springfield sped up. No longer nearsighted. Grand Challenge goes out, but both people slash out. Slash in, actually. Springfield looking good on this Fiora so far.
I never thought I'd hear those words uttered, like, looking good on Fiora.
Yeah.
Never been a fan of the Fiora art changes. Go from, like,
at least
looking like a duelist to looking like a gazelle.
I remember the first iteration of that splash art was terrible.
It was great. All the focus was on the chin.
Hashtag save Fiora's hair. I remember that. That was fun.
And here comes more of a trade top lane.
Yeah, you can't.
Taker is really taking the bad end of that.
Yep. She's got, as well though, she has armor. She's deceptively tanky. As
the Taker does get his ultimate off before the dive comes in.
It looks like they're not on the same page though. Springfield's finally here, and he'll just get that kill anyway. It looked like Zaku went in and... Oh! Dirty Powers found Zaku. Zaku's going down. It looked like Zaku went in before Springfield made up his mind about that.
Yeah.
Although now with that blue buff, Roro's really poking him down. Jinx to Victory's here, but once again, I feel like he and Breezy are not on the same page, because Breezy's nearly dead. Although this could be bad. He should be dead now. Actually, amazing shockwave, but...
He does pick up the kill. It's gonna go to Clumsy for the finish.
Clumsy gets it. So, yeah, he does trade one back, but getting hit by that Bard ult was probably not very fun for him.
MS Same's ultimate almost picks up Jinx to Victory in the back there.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to get this first tower here. They have 2 ADs on it.
I don't think they can. Springfield's too strong. Just body people. Especially now that Zaku's here for backup. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, good damage out on that turret.
Looks like they're gonna go try to get some vision behind them. Worrying about that flank, since everybody was just mid. Breezy's actually keeping up in farm right now.
Yeah.
He's only down 1 wave.
Only like 10 CS in Oriana, so that's pretty good. Although, he is also 0-3. Feels bad. Although it looks like, have faith, they're trying to plan out some shenanigans now.
Slane is
no
not
one's
the
better at
breeze.
shenanigans than Bard. Roro did not expect the roaming death squad. They just kind of came out of nowhere.
There goes
At the same time,
the cannon. Yeah. Clumsy has to blow his both summoners.
Yeah, he barely gets out alive. But I feel bad for Roro there. It's like he just got flashed on by like 2 people.
Row, run your team directly down the mid lane.
Yeah. Jinx to Victory portals back in. It looks like they're going aggressive, but the problem is that's the AD Kennen ult. He does have backup now though, but Emma Same should just honestly try and trade this Kennen because he's going to go down eventually.
He's nearsighted right now though.
Still not dead.
Uses the heal. Not going to be able to pick up Dirty Power.
That teleport does get completed though. Can Springfield 1v4? Well, now there's 2 of them, so the answer is maybe.
Double kill.
Well, now it's a 3v5, so...
Party!
Yeah, that was disgusting Fiora damage, though.
And there is the Duskblade of Draxthar for Graves. Looks like we will be seeing that lethality.
Going out onto Whittaker, he should go down. He does go down.
Takes a little bit of time, though.
Yeah.
Zaku's going to be able to walk out.
Burns out. Should be another tower, though.
Gonna be able to save this.
A tower, sorry, for Enema. So yeah, Emma Same unfortunately could not get Kennen, but I feel like as well he didn't try when Graves came in. He just tried to kill Graves when he came in. He should have just kind of walked for it and autoed Kennen once and killed him with his axes. because he wasn't going to make it out of that alive, most likely. But, they won that anyway. But, being able to cash in on all your stacks from the entire game before you die as Draven would have been probably preferable. I'm surprised no team has actually made a major move for the Infernal Drake yet. Now that's 14 minutes, but it looks like they will now. But the problem is, they know that Enema know they're there. Like, they know that ward was there. Jinx to Victory autoed it, and that's a steal. The Draven ult goes out, but Zaku goes down. I think that's worth it, honestly. If you're him, I'd take that. So at this point as well, Springfield's also just split pushing top lane. Because Whitaker also has no TP. So he might actually just be able to get the tower. Yeah, he very well could get the tower. No one's really rotating up to stop him. He's just going to get this. Rip Fred? Alright, guess I'm solo casting now.
Oh, geez. Fred's missing?
Fred disappeared.
Alright, well, I guess I'll step in until he gets back.
Oh, Dirty Power, speaking of people leaving, he's kind of gone. Alright.
Right. I don't know if that's going to be
conspiracy theory.
coming.
Fred is Dirty Power? Confirmed.
Yeah, I completely doubt that, 100%. If that was actually true, Fred wouldn't have started that Infernal Drake.
This is all an elaborate ruse to ghost the stream, except that doesn't work because it's like 3 minutes and like 10 seconds behind. So.
But it's ghosted, though. It's ghosted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well...
Only Fred would rush Dustblade on Graves.
Yeah.
I've actually heard that's pretty OP, but... No Dali is too strong.
I know, and Graves with it is just only going to be a lot more scarier for people to go against him, really. From what I'm looking at right now, it does seem like hopefully we can get this pause situation sorted out. I had a couple of things I had to take care of, so I'm like a little not entirely here for most of this, and it's really unfortunate Fred just kind of vanished too.
Yeah.
But I'm here now, so I ain't gonna leave you stranded. Where is let's see, where is the net? When is that gonna be unpaused? Because I hope Dirty Powers can come back.
He's yet to reconnect, so anybody's guess.
They have about 15 minutes before this is automatically a forfeit, so hopefully we can get that situation sorted out.
Basically, Springfield is bodying fools, and that's all you need to know about this game so far. It's kind of just...
Yeah, which actually is a little surprising, honestly. You think Renekton would have, like, after the first 2 deaths, decided to just buy a Bramble or something to just negate all of this.
Like, he TP'd in 1v4 bot lane and won the fight. Like, it was really ridiculous.
Ooh.
Other people had run away. He killed 2 people before the rest of them were like, we out, and they just left.
Not to mention Breezy's having a miserable time in the mid lane.
Yeah.
So, and all of these gambles are not paying off, clearly.
Oh,
even now, Zaku apparently is leaving as well.
He's gone.
Huh.
We've lost 2 junglers and a caster. This is...
Starting to get a little spooky, dude. Starting little spooks.
Yeah.
Hopefully Fred and the others can come back. Maybe it might
you
be
mean
just
Fred
a little bit of lag
Zaku,
out on
right?
his part. What?
You mean Fred and Zaku, right? Unless Fred is all 3 of them. That could be it.
You must be pretty confident about that, to be honest.
Yeah. So this looks like it's going to be a duel between Springfield and Dirty Power to see who can carry this game as of now. Because right now, Dirty Power is sitting at 6-2-1 on Lethali Graves, and Springfield is 5-1 on Fiora.
Oh, okay. So predictions in this situation. What do you think is going to be Like, how do you think team fights are going to work out for Anima United here?
On whatever team's mid laner plays it better. Because if Breezy's able to get in, get off some insane Riven combos, they win. If Rovero's able to get some big shockwaves, then Enema probably wins as well. Though Springfield in the last team fight just kind of team fought it all by himself, so you always gotta don't forget about him.
Yeah.
Because Fiora will just kind of tear your team apart if you ignore him.
Indeed.
As well as the Sejuani ult is very strong. I think that Enema have a slight advantage in team fights.
Depending if the damage can get through, that is, because
yeah,
they have at least three champions, I'd say, that could get to the back line.
Yeah, but if the ults land, I think. So assuming the ults land, which is probably too much to assume.
Right.
I think Enema does come out top.
Right. It comes down to, and Jinx to victory, too. I think if Jinx can land some ultimates, might be able to get some good plays off of it.
One of his ults worked out very well, and the other one was suboptimal, so...
Suboptimal usually means pro-optimal in my mind. Let's give a little bit of advertisement while we're waiting a little bit. So, tomorrow is going to be some more Super Week, but after that is going to be, the coming Friday is going to be another gathering of warriors, and it would be quite epic and fun to get another challenge to Army Overlord and his amazing comp strategies so far, because it seems like I've been undefeated in the comp strategy so far. Manwalrus, do you think you can take me on next?
In what strategy?
My comp strategy versus your own comp strategy in a off-meta battle.
Off-meta battle?
Yes. Off-meta, break the meta, whatever type of style you want. Fall for the fun
if my comp was just all meta champs, like...
What?
Fiora... What if it was just like Fiora, Zac, like Orianna, freaking Callista, Thresh? What if it was that?
I mean, are you putting Fiora in the bot lane with Zac? Like,
no, I said Callista, Thresh, Orianna, Zac, Fiora.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like a meta thing to try out.
Yeah, exactly. Does it have to be off meta?
Yes, that's the fun of it.
Does Rammus count as off meta?
Yeah, yes, he does, but...
Can I have Rammus in all 5 roles?
High speed, high tower taking, maximum roam.
Yeah,
I like
we get one for all back. When we get that back from Riot, maybe sometime in the next year.
Alright, I'll challenge that, no problem. My next comp strategy was going to be maybe having some fun with the Ninja Squad. I'm thinking of doing something like that, or maybe a Yordle team, or something as fun as that kind of idea. Get a little bit of, like, variety of things. And I know my teams have managed to make that work out. So I would love to see someone try to best my comp strategy, as you'll see that matchup happening on Friday. The time has not changed. It's going to be 6, and it's going to be for a shorter time frame. It's no longer going to be 3 hours. It's going to be 2 hours. So from 6 to 8 is going to be the good old Gathering of Warriors event.
So does Bard count as off meta?
Yes.
If you
use them like in a mid lane or top lane, yes.
Oh, you can't be supported?
No.
Okay.
No, that's the... Okay, in the previous week, I had Jhin in the top lane.
Yeah, but he's Bard.
I had Tom Kench in mid lane. I've had a Darius and Garen in the bot lane. Like, that's the fun of it.
That's the level of off meta we're at? Okay.
Yeah, yes. It's about breaking the meta with comp strat. Like, I had a Pantalones bot lane, too. I had Pantheon and Leona bot lane.
Well, Leona is viable into everything, and I fixed my...
Or did you?
Yeah, you got cut off.
Damn it. Well, I mean, Fred's right. If Leona can work into engaging champions, so hopefully he can reconnect himself and jump right back into this. Speaking of this, we're really running out of time here, and the pause by the red side is still going. We are running into a point where we might have to send some staff over to tell them they have about they'll have like 5 minutes before this game's on automatic forfeit.
I've only seen in all chat, only Enema have actually spoken.
Okay, that's
In all chat.
I'm
There's been no reply from Have Faith. They're just leaving them hanging.
Okay, we will in about 1 minute. We'll send you over to talk with them to figure out what's going on and get a hold of the situation at hand, and hopefully sort out the situation while I wait for Fred to come back. We'll see if
Fred is back. He's here.
I'm trying to get my client back up though.
Okay. Meanwhile, we'll also ask Fred to go to the other team and have everything get sorted out from there so everybody's okay. With about 1 minute left, I think you two should go over and tell both teams that this pause has to end in about 5 minutes. And if this doesn't end, then it's a forfeit and a victory for Enema United.
Oh, someone said something in chat.
Okay, what do they say?
I can't read it behind the Sejuani box. Let me turn that off real fast.
Okay.
Boots and frames.
It looks like I'm able to load back in. Nice.
All right. Hopefully Dirty Power and Zaku can both come back in as well.
Oh, yeah, they're asking about whether or not they're ready. But the problem is, yeah, Zaku DC'd, and I didn't see him Oh, no, never mind. He's back.
Okay, good,
So
good.
he's back.
They only have so much time remaining here, so...
Yeah, they've only 5 minutes of pause time remaining for...
Right, according to the rules, we have to tell them to unpause of the circumstances, otherwise later into the game. There we go.
Right, we are.
Yes,
Wow.
fine.
Right when I load back in, we are back into the game.
Alright,
Alright,
Fred,
Fred's back
taking my
too.
spot back. I am out of here.
Alright, Fred, so will you confirm or deny that you're actually Dirty Power in disguise? Because that was the theory that Army and I had.
More like
Oh,
Man
no.
Walrus. I didn't have any theory of that at all.
I mean, I might not be the nicest League of Legends player, but my strength does not come through dirty means.
Well, it's looking like Rift Herald for Enema. So, maybe squabble over who gets that. Jungler and the mid laner. Fun fact, I've never gotten new Rift Herald, not once, because I made support. So, never been able to use it ever. Not even one time. I only played like bot lane, ADC and support. Unfortunate. Oh, Breezy's just gonna walk right by his own red buff. He can't see it. That feels bad for them.
Springfield's gonna pick that up. 5-1, gonna be able to pressure his lead even more.
Yeah.
I'm really never sure with Renekton builds. A lot of them like to rush that Black Cleaver, but all Springfield has to shred is Ninja Tabby.
Mm-hmm. I thought what you did on him was you get a Tiamat and then build Black Cleaver, but obviously you assume when you do that you'll be winning lane, and I don't know if he's really.
I don't think there are many
when you
Renekton
lose
players.
lane on Renekton.
I don't think there are many Renekton players that expect to lose their lane.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like Renekton community is probably like, we didn't really get that far. We didn't,
We
like,
didn't
assume
win.
that would happen.
This guy's a casual.
We don't actually know what to build on this champion now that we're behind.
Sad
We'll
days for the
see.
Renekton community.
Anasame is going lethality driven. It looks like he's got his Ghost Blade.
That is what
Yeah.
advantage he has over an AD cannon. I don't believe AD cannon works too well with the lethality.
No, he's just going with the normal pork Runans, probably. Just crazy attack speed, cannon.
For Clumsy, the guy who played God, I'm surprised he's going to go with a very standard AD cannon build. Like, this is a real champion. What's he going to do next? Play Ashe? I expect better
Maybe.
from Clumsy. I expect a lot out of him. More Urgot, please. I think Zaku meant to go over the wall. There are a lot of pings coming out.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Is his Q on cooldown? Yes, it is. He did fail that Q over the wall. That's unfortunate. So teams are just kind of at a stalemate now. Though actually, Dirty Power is... Okay, Rift Herald's been used in the mid lane. Wait, is Dirty Power still not back in the game, or is he
He
just AFK?
does not seem to be back. I think they realized they were running out of time. Ooh, Rift Herald's not going to be able to get the huge
Rift
damage.
Herald charge. I just noticed he's not back in game, so they're playing it 4v5. I don't think they knew that there was still 5 minutes of pause time left that they had. So, Anima, I guess, can push this. They still have 5 minutes of pause time left, though. I'm a little bit confused. Have faith, just need to have faith that their comp is better, but I don't know if it is 4v5. Especially when the person with 6 of their 8 kills is just not in the game right now.
It's a huge loss of power for the entire team of Have Faith. Losing the jungler,
I bet you all know all about losing power because of that thing in Compete League.
Thanks. That was... Well, we had to do that rematch, but we did beat them.
You win. I mean, I'm on the team with quotation marks. I'm like a sub, I guess, but
Yeah, we did beat the rematch we were forced to do. After they had come back, like gotten their kicked out the top laner that I was destroying and improved their team all around. That was their plan all along.
Yeah. Well, it looks like this will just be an uncontested air Drake. That really sucks for Have Faith, but they did still have some pause time remaining, so.
Really, you showed that he can turn this around. I definitely think he came with the lethality grades if he can come back in time.
Problem is, though, now he's also... Yeah, he's gonna start getting down on levels, which would be bad as well for his smite capabilities. Obviously, Have Faith, they're just looking to avoid conflict and stall until he can get back. Just shoving out the waves every time they go near the turrets. Not doing anything crazy. Springfield looking to maybe ambush him. Looks like he won't be able to.
Anima United is probably going to play this a bit more safe now. They know they have the number advantage. Just solidify their gold lead here.
Not sure about what... Oh! Glacial Prison goes out onto Breezy. They'll just get... Oh, they'll both avoid the Bard ult. It actually gets parried by Springfield. Emissate is on the back. He puts out pretty big damage. Grand Challenge goes out onto this Renekton, and he should go down. That's 2 kills. Unsurprisingly.
I see what you're saying. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Oh, I know exactly what the issue is. Hold on. Okay, there we go, guys. You're all set. Sorry about that. You should be able to speak now. Go ahead.
I sent him a very strongly worded message on Discord.
Yep. Ooh. Springfield actually gets soloed out.
Should take him out.
Yeah. Sorry, Twitch chat. This is all Army's fault.
Do we have the audio going now, or are we still muted?
But unfortunately, Have Faith are down one good inhibitor. So kind of unfortunate when you don't have a fifth player and the enemy team Sejuani can split push top lane almost freely. It's also unfortunate for the the bot lane of Have Faith because they're actually still deathless. Oh, as I say that though, row, flashing forward. And he just totally whiffed everything there. That's unfortunate.
Just some advice for Robo-Row. If you want a photogenic Orianna fail, the best thing to do is put your ball on somebody and ult right when they get out of range, so you get the beautiful sombrero effect.
Or you just like you just 1v5 ult into the enemy team with it on you.
You put the ball in yourself, flash in.
It looks cool until the enemy team instantly deletes you. Speaking of getting instantly deleted, down goes Whitaker for his 5th death this game.
Springfield does the grand challenge, where Fiora challenges you to a dance-off to see who can get around the other person faster.
Yeah, the only problem is Fiora gets way more rewards for going around people than they do for going around her. So a lot of the time, they're just kind of refuse to dance with Fiora, and then they just die. It's unfortunate. Fiora just kind of kills them.
That sounds like a horrible dance partner.
Yeah.
Springfield's taking some tower hits here.
Yeah. Springfield may be able to 1v1 anyone on that team, maybe even 1v2 or more, but you cannot 1v1 a tower. This looks to be the end of the game. Have Faith's last stand. Although, things are actually looking halfway decent for Have Faith. Problem is their Nexus is dead. Oh, wait, or is it? They'll save it. They actually saved it. Okay.
And there goes Hamcam's waifu, the first death.
Alright, Zaku, I'm rooting for you.
Got the dead man's.
I need him to escape this and backdoor. Please.
Oh. He has the dead man. He's baiting the Taker here.
Is he gonna catch
Taker's
him?
gone.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Zaku, he has both Slice and Dice. As Dirty Power finally reconnects to the game
No,
with his base and
back.
shambles, the Nexus is almost done. Oh, what an unfortunate time to reconnect. I really feel like someone should have Faith know that they had 5 more minutes of pause time.
This is that was the time they were giving Anima United. They were giving them this chance to get back in the game. Now Dirty Power's back, and they're ready to turn this around. This is gonna be the miracle that takes up the entire top 10 list.
Yeah, it's unfortunately he is a lower level than both supports now. He's been out of the game for quite a while. We'll see if they can turn this around. Lethality Graves, he's 6-2. Meanwhile, Emma Same in a battle of wits with Jinx to victory. Jinx to victory! Oh, Cloud Drake gets revenge. They're kind of just trolling now, though, honestly. As Baron should go over. Dirty Power is not able to steal Baron. I was waiting for that. So the Battle of Wits is a stalemate. We can call both of them witless, basically. That way,
I don't know. I suppose you could. Jinx to victory was going up against a Draven.
Team that way.
Draven was also going up against a Bard who had all his chimes or all his meeps and Cloud Drake at the same time.
That's true. I think Jinx to victory won that in spirit.
Yeah,
Looking to be the final fight now.
Dragon
Enema, Oh, flash on the backline from Clumsy. In comes Whitaker. This is actually looking surprisingly good for Have Faith here. Although Clumsy's come online now, and the minions are just everywhere, destroying everything. It looked good for Have Faith at the beginning, but then Dirty Power disappeared, and they will lose a unfortunate game to Enemy United. 11 towers to 1. May have been 15 kills to 13, but
I believed until the Nexus exploded that they could turn that around.
Yeah, I think without a doubt the MVP goes to Springfield this game.
It feels a bit like it just doesn't feel right giving an MVP to a 5v4, but Springfield had the biggest impact in that game for the early game, and really just was able to take people out.
Yep.
Okay, just want to let you know.
It was well fought, Have Faith. I believed in you right up until the very end there.
Real quick, just for rule context, I'm just
because normally I root for United Airlines.
Okay, the thing is,
in the words of Origin, all right, motivation, work, improvement, team. Just think about that.
No. Yeah, they definitely can't
Just think about Origin. Then give
Hello?
you straight.
Hello?
Oh, we're still here.
Okay, good. Manwalrus, just for context, because you were actually slightly off with that. If they waited another 5 minutes after that, they would have automatically been forfeited. They cannot reach 15 minutes. Yeah, they cannot reach that point. 10 minutes is we have to tell them to be, out. And if they go past 10 minutes, like if it's like an emergency, okay. But if it reaches 15, it's an automatic forfeit. That's why they didn't wait the 5 minutes.
All right, they had 4 minutes and 59 seconds left last time.
Don't you be that guy.
I would have been that guy.
I think it qualifies with someone with 6 of your 8 kills is DC, and I think that qualifies as an emergency.
I see what you're saying, and I raise you at you're right. But in any case, it is what it is, and unfortunately, it's how the cookie crumbles. We don't want pauses to be a legitimate situation, and it's extremely sorry. But a winner is crowned, and we must get ready for the next game. Can
we at least just give a round of applause to Jinx to Victory for the 3-1-4 score? Obviously, the carry.
Yeah,
that was the best KDA on their team, and maybe in the game there. No.
Dude,
Barbie's not also at the 7.
I was talking about AP Bart, and he got the Loon's Echo. And he won that Battle of Wits with Draven that he was engaged in.
Alright, well, for now...
Cloud Drake styled on the Draven before. He had Cloud Drake on his side.
Right.
Good.
Okay, well, thank you both for casting for these games. I'll see you guys, well, some of you guys tomorrow. But Fred, I believe you got to get right into the next game for Never Back Down, I assume?
Yep, here I go.
All right, man. Good luck to both of you. Thank you very much for showing up here.
Rip Fred, he's already gone.
I know, yeah, he already just packed stuff. Well, that was Fred Feddersen, and here was...
It was Manwalrus, though I'm talking about myself as was, but I'm still here for a little bit.
Oh, you are? I was gonna close out the stream, and then I was gonna get kicking in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do you want to cast the next game, or?
No, not really.
Oh, all right. Well, then that settles it then.
I didn't know when you ended the stream.
And I'm going to end the stream right now.
Oh, unless the stream's not done yet.
It's
okay.
Still going. So, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching throughout the whole series here. We got one more left for you before the night's done. See you guys in a moment. Bye.